All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the third bout of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. With a record of 3 wins and 3 losses, he stands at 6 feet tall and weighing at 161.5 pounds. He fights out of Greenville, North Carolina with SMA. Please make some noise for Jake the Jester Eddie. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. With a professional record of 5 wins and 1 loss, he stands at 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighing at 160 pounds. He fights out of Marshall, North Carolina, with Full Circle Mixed Martial Arts. Make some noise for Nathan Alvarado. And your referee is Jimmy Lee.
All right, mixed martial arts action in the lightweight division. Jake D in the purple shorts, Nathan Arriaga in the Black Valley Tudos. It is time to kick off bout 3 of 864 Fighting Championship number 3.
Here we go. Oh, big leg kick right off the bat. Oh,
Jake D making the pressure right out of the gate. Nathan Arriaga fires back. The Jester hits the ground there. Nathan Arriaga, man, that looked almost like a breakdancing move there. That unorthodox kick.
Hey, we expected fireworks and we've had nothing left.
Oh, big overhand.
I love this pace. Let's see if they can keep it up, though.
Jacob D seems to be the larger of the two and has been putting pressure from the onset. Jacob D on top here inside the guard of Nathan Arriaga. What does Adi need to do, and also what does he need to look out for?
For me, since you know, Nathan doesn't have his hips shifted too well, I would want to put his hips completely flat, and I want to stack him and start passing here. He's got to get his head out. He's got to get control in that arm. There we go. And now he's free.
Arriaga keeping that guard closed. Because as soon as he opens, it appears as though Adi is attempting to pass here. If you're Adi, are you going to push hard for the pass, or are you going to kind of posture up and try to implement the ground and pound from inside the guard?
Yeah, you know, I do want to pass.
Oh, wow, look at this, a transition to a leg submission.
The only legal leg lock here, the only legal leg lock is a straight leg bar. It's a straight knee bar in amateur fighting, so he can't switch to a heel hook or a Achilles lock or anything like that. He has to finish a straight knee bar here, which is a little harder to do.
See Arriaga on top, but his left leg still kind of hung into that knee bar position. Now he clears it. Now it seems that Arriaga is in the driver's seat.
Arriaga is in a really good position here, and that's the problem with going these high-risk moves. I'm not a big fan of doing anything where I'm in top position, where I have a chance of losing and going to the back there. So I think that you know, Jake should take a little bit more time to stay on top, land some punches, and then pass. But hey, you know, he might have a really good guard game here and be okay. But right now, Nathan's in a really good position, and he looks to hold a tight position. Oh, there goes mount position.
Advances to mount position. Body lock by Jake Adi. What does Adi need to do here?
Adi holding on is not the right thing here. I mean, it's okay to stall for a second. He's got to reverse this. There we go.
It's been back and forth action. If you had to call it right now, who would you say is ahead?
Well, once again, I think all things kind of being equal, I go to the takedown. Who initiated it, and it was Jake. So right now, Jake's got the round for me because it was that close. I think it literally came down to that one takedown.
Round 1 on the books here. What a great first round it was. Of course, this bout presented by Royal Manufacturing. We got to give a huge thanks to them, everything that they do. But man, you know, the first round is down. That's the filling out process. There was really no filling out process, though. These guys hit head to head. What do you expect out of them in this second round? What would you say to Arriaga in the corner, and also what would you say to Adi?
I would say, hey, All right, that's out of the way. Let's calm down. Let's get back to our technique. Let's not go out here throwing haymakers. Let's get technical. Let's pick them apart. Let's look for the big shots, and let's play our game. You know, it did look to me like you know, Jake had a little advantage on the ground, but it also looked to me that Nathan's a little stronger. So,
well, there you see it. Jake D coming out, throwing those big head kicks, putting the pressure on Arriaga. But again, very, very competitive round. Casey Oxton alongside Cody Freeland here, right, with 864 Fighting Championships number 3, live at the Greenville Shriners Club.
Here we go, second round. Let's
Show
get it.
of respect there by both of these competitors. And again, Jacob D coming out with a head of steam here.
You know what I like to see? I really like how Jake's keeping the center engaged. He's keeping him engaged.
Oh, that was a big shot by Nathan Arriaga. El Guerrero, if you will.
I'm not sure if you saw what happened there. He literally knocked his mouthpiece out, and Jake caught it with his hand and put it back in.
Oh, wow. And what about that diving
Ankle pick.
ankle pick? Yeah.
That's
That
nice.
was pretty crazy. He actually completed it and ended up on top there.
You know, those diving ankle picks are a little bit, they're a little bit safer in amateur when people can't throw knees to the head when you're coming in as much, and they're not, amateurs aren't used to throwing that knee. So that's why you don't see it as much in the high level guys, but it worked really well there. It was nice.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think that Jacob D, you know, he caught a shot there by Arriaga. He landed a few shots, and he caught one there. Do you think he was stunned there, and that's why he shot for that ankle pick?
You know, I'm not sure. I think this is his better game. I think jiu-jitsu is his stronghold, and I think he's just trying to get in the fight where he wants it, and to fight a smart game plan rather than falling into a you know, standing and bang fight or a brawl. That's not his specialty. I think, you know, he wants it here. And you can see how happy his coach is over there, Roger Carey. He loves that he has him right in the corner. He's talking to him. So I think this is where he wants it.
Well, you've got the Leprechaun out there at cage side, but it's the Jester inside the cage. What a character he is. Now, El Guerrero, Nathan Arriaga, he's on bottom there. Now, he's doing a good job of tying up Jacob D. What does he need to do to get back in the driver's seat and take this round?
You know, not eat these shots like this. I'm not a big fan of just tying up on the ground. I'm okay with tying the hands up if you want to, you know, kind of transition to a higher guard and look to attack. But if you're not looking to attack, you need to be getting up or sweeping. That is your only holding someone is hoping the ref steps in and does your job, and that's not a good game plan. So I'd like to see him continue doing what he's doing right here and just get up. He needs to get his right leg out and get up. Oh, here we go. Or attack. Or attack.
Looking for that guillotine.
Use this to get up right here. And Jake's back out, back on top.
You see the post there by Arriaga, but it allows Jacob D to take the back. It appears he has the hooks. This could be a tough position here for El Guerrero. Cody, what is your take on this spot here and what Arriaga needs to do?
It just got way worse. Jake just locked in that body triangle, which is a really tough position to get out of. And luckily, there's only 10 seconds for Nathan here, but I definitely think Jake's still in this round and taking lead in this fight.
Oh, here we go. Looks for the choke there in the close moments. Does Jacob D. But we move on to our third and final round. And man, what a fight it's been. So if you have to call it right now, would you say that Jacob D is up 2 rounds to nothing?
Yeah, absolutely. Jake's in the driver's seat here, and so much so that I believe that Tony's over in the corner telling him right now, hey, look, man, it's down to these 3 minutes. You got to get a finish, or we're going to lose this fight. Because
here we see the action there. You see Jacob D caught that shot, kind of brushed off, and you see that diving ankle pick. That was beautiful.
very slick.
Just goes to show that it's not only the striking, but also these tremendous wrestling takedowns that can delight the fans here.
That's mixed martial arts. You got to have the striking, the takedowns, and the grappling, and that's what makes this sport so entertaining, so fun to watch.
All right, both men off of their stools and ready for action here in the third and final round. Jake Adee versus Nathan Arriaga, the Jester versus El Guerrero, round 3.
Oh, looks like we got a short pause here. Sometimes the the guys get a little bit too much water on them. Referee's taking the precautions, wiping them off, make sure there's no advantage given here. And we'll get right back to the action.
Absolutely. No baby oil inside the cage.
Hey, can't be slicking up in there.
Both men take the center of the cage. Arriaga attempts to draw first blood. Adi so long and lanky there. That stiff right hand so dangerous. And Adi shooting. Beautiful sprawl by Arriaga. Cody, where does Arriaga go here from this front baseline position?
The first thing he needs to do is get his knees off the ground. There we go. Knees off the ground creates more pressure on your opponent. Allows you to be a little bit more mobile. But we saw him earlier go for a guillotine, so I got a feeling he likes that move. And I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls it. Not my favorite thing because it gives up that top position. But if it's somebody's favorite move and they're good at it, it is a very effective move.
What do you think of the arm in guillotine? Oh, wait a minute. It looks like there could be a Darce choke here. He may be trying to set something up like that. Is it harder to catch the guillotine with that arm in?
You know, I think it's just whatever you train the most. Personally, in no-gi, I actually like arm in. I think it gives you a little bit more control. And you can finish it if you know how. It is a little bit harder to finish, but I think it's a little safer in my mind. So I'm a fan of it, but not everybody is. What I would like to see here, though, is him to circle, kind of take that back position, alternate back, up on his knee beside him, and look to throw some big shots down with one arm, probably his power hand here to do some damage to kind of sway Jake to go to his back rather than turtle him up.
So they're sort of in a neutral spot here. You know, you have to constantly be putting pressure on. There has to be action. How much danger is there of Arriaga getting stood up? Because this is a pretty good position for him here.
Yeah, I don't think the ref's going to stand up here because of how much action there has to be in it. There's always a scramble. There's always motion. And personally, I like this position. I don't think if I'm Nathan, I feel like I'm winning here. I get to wait on him. Now here's the problem with it right there. We just saw. If I'm not careful, Jake can come right up into a takedown, and that's why it's kind of a neutral position.
Oh, and there it is, a demon monster slam reverberates through the Greenville Shriners Club here. And now it is back to more of what we saw in rounds 1 and 2. Nathan Arriaga on his back in guard. Jacob D posturing up here.
Here's where kind of they catch the breath. This is one of those common places fighters kind of rest for a second and get their thoughts together to figure out what they're going to do. I tell you what, Nathan has to get up. He has to, of course, he didn't have time to get up. He needs to throw a submission on right now, or this fight's most likely not going to go his way.
Here we go. Oh, that could be a tough spot. A blatant foul there by Jake Adi. You can see he was instantly apologetic for that. Man, sometimes the muscle memory kicks in and things happen, but man, that was a blatant foul. That could cost Jacob D a point there.
Well, I don't know if it'll cost a point, but here's the real truth. If Nathan decides to not continue, that fight will go down as a DQ, and he won't be a win for Jake. So Jake could have cost himself a win here with a late foul like that. You know, I know some guys go for the kick as people start standing up. He was really far on the ground there. I don't know.
Well, there it is. You see it. So we get a spot here. You see Arriaga looking to get up. I mean, he was on his way up. If Adi had waited just a moment, just a half a second later, it might have been a clear shot, but that was clearly a foul. Both men are back up on their feet, man. A warrior is Nathan Arriaga. Could that be an M&A roll from Jacob D?
All right. Well, here we go.
Wow!
Hey.
What a way to close out this fight. It's a good, but Nathan Arriaga taking it pro wrestling style.
Man, did you see they take a point there? Was that
I did not see a point deducted there.
Oh, man. Well, I'm interested to see. I'm going to go check these guys out in the cage here.
Cody Freeland headed to the cage to get that post-fight interview. What a fight this was. You see here the first part of this third round. Nathan Arriaga in control there in the front face-lock position. He allowed Jake Adi to get too close to those legs, though. There was a reversal. You see it here. Monster takedown by Jake Adi. Hands clasped. Cage slam 101, but right here you see it. as Nathan Arriaga begins to stand up. He catches that soccer kick to the face. That's old school Valley Tudo style, no longer legal in American mixed martial arts action. And of course, right there to close it out, the Ensuguri kick, a la professional wrestling. We're seeing professional wrestling come to life and real here in the A64 Fighting Championship cage. A64 Fighting Championship returns to the Greenville Shriners Club May 26th with A64 Fighting Championships number 4. With that being said, let's send it back to Matt Tomlinson for the official results.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, this fight has gone to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored this bout for your winner by unanimous decision. From the black corner, Jake the Juster 80!
Take right here, buddy. Right here, get your mouth. All right, take with me, buddy. All right, guys, I'm here with the winner, Jake. How you feeling, my friend? Hungry. Hungry, I like it, man. I saw you out there. A lot of big exchanges early on. Right here, everybody. Go look right there. There we go. Whole lot of aggression going. That $1 million smile